Hi friends, welcome to Avi's Amazing World. Let's study Fun with Give and Take Part 3. Chanchal sells school sweaters. In 2 days, she sold some red, blue and grey colored sweaters. Chanchal was selling school sweaters. In 2 days, she sold some red color, some blue color and some grey color sweaters. See the table. Sweaters sold on first day. On first day, 38 red color sweaters and 66 blue color sweaters and 74 grey color sweaters were sold. Sweaters sold on second day. On second day, 40 red color sweaters, 23 blue color sweaters and 89 grey color sweaters were sold. Look at the above and answer the following. On the basis of above table, we have to answer the following questions. First question. How many grey sweaters did Chanchal sell in 2 days? In 2 days, how many grey sweaters did Chanchal sell? On the first day, 74 grey sweaters were sold and on the second day, 89 grey sweaters were sold. So, altogether, she sold 74 plus 89 equals 163 sweaters in 2 days. Did she sell more red sweaters than blue sweaters in 2 days? Within these 2 days, whether the reds she had sold more red sweaters than blue sweaters. To know this, first we will calculate the total number of red sweaters that she sold in this 2 days and total number of blue sweaters in 2 days, and we will find out which one is a greater. Come, let's do it. Total number of red sweaters that she sold by these 2 days are 38 plus 40 equals 78 sweaters, and number of blue sweaters that she sold within these 2 days are 66 plus 23 equals 89. So from this, it's clear that there are more blue sweaters that she sold as compared to red sweaters. So our question is, did she sell more red sweaters than blue sweaters? No. Red sweaters are only 78 and it is a less. So she sold less number of red sweaters than blue sweaters. Here the answer is no. How many red and grey sweaters did she sell on the first day? More than 120 or less than 120? Take the right answer. Here the question is, how many red and grey sweaters did she sold on the first day? Total number of red and green sweaters that she sold on the first day, whether it is more than 120 or less than 120. Number of red sweaters on the first day is 38 and number of grey sweaters is 74. So total is 38 plus 74 equals 112 and it is less than 120. How many sweaters in all did she sell on the second day? More than 140 or less than 140? Tick the right answer. So here they are asking how many sweaters in all, that is in red color, in blue color and in grey color she sold on the second day, and whether the total number is less than 140 or more than 140. Number of red sweaters that she sold on second day is 40. Number of blue sweaters is 23 and number of grey sweaters is 89. So altogether 40 plus 23 plus 89 equals 152 sweaters were sold on the second day, and which is greater than or more than 140. Is Sangeeta right? See, this girl is Sangeeta. What she is telling is right or wrong, that we have to see. Sangeeta went to the market with her grandpa. See, Sangeeta and grandpa went to a market and see that there's a shop. There rice is there, 10 kg rice for rupees 150. And ghee, what is the price of ghee? Rupees 127. Biscuits are for rupees 25. And oil for rupees 70. She looked at the prices and said to her grandpa, Ghee is rupees 102 costlier than biscuit. Ghee is 102 rupees costlier than biscuit. See, the cost of ghee is rupees 127 and cost of biscuit is 25. So, how much more rupees we have to give for ghee than biscuit? That is the question. How much more rupees we have to give to buy ghee than biscuit? Biscuit is only for rupees 25 and for ghee it is rupees 127. So 127 minus 25 is equal to 102. So ghee is 102 rupees costlier than biscuits. It is a correct statement. Price of oil and ghee altogether is more than 200. Price of oil is 70 and price of ghee is 127. 127 plus 70 is equal to 197. 197 is less than 200. So, our question is price of oil and ghee altogether is more than 200. But its actual price is only 197 and hence it is less than 200 and our statement is wrong. Price of ghee and 10 kg rice is less than 300. Price of ghee is 127 and price of 10 kilogram rice is 150. So together it cost 127 plus 150 equals 277 rupees, which is less than 300 rupees and hence the statement is true. Oil cost rupees 40 more than a pack of biscuit. Cost of oil is rupees 70 and cost of biscuit is 25. So biscuit is 45 rupees less than oil, or oil is 45 rupees more than that of pack of biscuit. So here the statement is oil costs rupees 40 more than pack of biscuit, which is a false statement. Story problems. Nisha and Sonu were making story problems. Nisha said 13 boys and 14 girls in a class. Sonu, can you make a problem on it? Means this question is a story making problem. We have to make a story problem from the sentences given. For example, Nisha said 13 boys and 14 girls in a class. Sonu wrote, there are 13 boys and 14 girls in a class. How many students are there altogether? That means she made a problem using that sentence. You can also make story problems with your friends. Look at each picture and the words next to it. Write your problem below it. Likewise, you can also make some story problems. A. 36 men and 52 women waiting for their turn. See, this is a election booth. And see, they all are waiting for their turn to vote. So, we have to make a question based on this sentence. How we will make? How many people are waiting for their turn at polling booth? So we have to write total number of people, that is 36 plus 52 women equals 88 people are waiting for their turn. B. We have our midday meal in 20 minutes and play for 15 minutes. So see, these students, they are having their food, that is their midday meal, their lunch, and afterwards they are going for playing. What question can we make from this? Yes. How much time the students get for their lunch break? So they will get 20 plus 15 equals 35 minutes for their lunch break. In that 35 minutes, first 20 minutes they will have their lunch and after that 15 minutes they will go for playing. C. The post office is 1 kilometer from Shahid's home and 2 kilometers from his school. See, the post office is at the middle part and this one is the Shahid's home. So what question can we make from the? What is the distance between Shahid's school and home? From Shahid's home to post office it is 1 kilometer, and from post office to his school is 2 kilometer. So total from Shahid's home to school it is 3 kilometer. D. Bunty has read 27 books and Bubbly has read 34 books. How many books more did Bubbly read than Bunty? Bubbly read 34 minus 27 equals 7 books more than Bunty. Count to subtract. Dolma bought 4 dozen bananas and gave 1 to each of her friends. 13 bananas were left. How many friends got a banana? Dolma bought how many bananas? 4 dozen. 1 dozen equals 12. So 4 dozen equals 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12 equals 48 bananas. Dolma bought 48 bananas and gave 1 to each of her friends. She gave 1 banana each to her friends. Then now she has 13 bananas left with her. So how many friends got a banana, or how many friends she have given the banana? How we will find out? As you know, this can be found by counting forward from 13. It is easier to count in jumps of 10. You can also use Kittu's home shown on page 29 to solve these problems. Now it is very clear for you. We can directly do as 48 minus 13. 48 minus 13 equals 35. Next, 56 minus 37. Here they are teaching us how to do a mental calculation in subtraction. 56 minus 37. How we will do it? We have to count from 37 till 56, and how much numbers are there, that will be the answer. So from 37 we start by skip 10. 37 plus 10, 47. 47 plus 10, 57. But here our answer should be 56. So 10 plus 10 minus 1 equals 19. 56 minus 37 equals 19. Next is 60 minus 45. So we have to start counting from 45. 45 plus 5 is 50. 50 plus 10 is 60. So total 5 plus 10 equals 15. 60 minus 45 equals 15. 80 minus 59. We will start counting from 59. 59 plus 1 is 60. 60 plus 10, 70. 70 plus 10, 80. So total 21. 80 minus 59 equals 21. D. 85 minus 63. We will start counting from 63. 63 plus 2 equals 65. 65 to 75, 10. 75 to 85, again 10. So 10 plus 10 plus 2 equals 22. 84 minus 69. 69 plus 1 is 70. 70 plus 10 is 80. 80 plus 4 is 84. So 10 plus 4 plus 1 equals 15. 60 minus 20. We'll start counting from 20. 20 plus 10, 30. 30 plus 10, 40. 40 plus 10, 50. 50 plus 10, 60. So total 40 will be the answer. Next, 90 minus 50. We will start counting from 50. 50 plus 10, 60. 60 plus 10, 70. 70 plus 10, 80. 80 plus 10, 90. So total 40. All the king's horses. Once there was a king who could count only up to 9. Up to what number can you count? Once there lived a king who can count only up to 9. He don't know from 9, 10 onwards, he don't know how to count. Up to what number can you count? Yeah, you can count up to a very big number, right? The king loved horses, but he could never count all of them. He kept them in such a way that he needed to count only up to 9 from each side. King had some horses. He wants to count them, but he don't know to count after 9. So what he had done? He had arranged the horses in such a way that he needed to count only up to 9 from each side. See, the king has arranged in 3, 3, 3 each. And so that on each row there is only 9 horses. First box 3, next box 3 and then third box 3. So total 9 in one row. And how many horses are there altogether? We'll just count it. 3 plus 3 plus 3, 3, 8. 8 boxes are there with 3 each. So total 24 horses are there, right? One day a visitor with 4 horses came there. It was getting dark, so he wanted to stay there at night. But the horsekeeper was scared. If the king saw these extra horses, he would be very angry. The visitor said, "Do not worry, the king will never know." So he arranged the horses like this. One day who came there? A visitor. He came with his 4 horses. And what happened? It was getting dark and it was getting late. So he have to stay there at night. So he have to keep his horses along with the king's horses. But the horsekeeper was afraid. He thought that if the king comes to know that some extra horses are with his horse, he will become angry. So then the visitor told, "Don't worry, I will arrange it in such a way that from every side he can count only up to 9. Okay, so see here, 2, 5, 2. It is 2 plus 5, 7. 7 plus 2, 9. He arranged the horses in such a way that there are only 9 horses in a row. And see here, how many horses are there in total if he arrange the horses like this? We will add 2 plus 5 plus 2 plus 5 plus 2 plus 5 plus 2 plus 5 equals 28 horses. At night, the king came to count the horses. Along each side, he counted 9 horses. That's fine, he said. Then he happily went to sleep. See, like this they had arranged so that also each side there will be exactly 9 horses. So the king is happy with that and he went to sleep peacefully. In the morning, the clever visitor tried another trick. He took out his own 4 horses, but he also ran away with some of the king's horses. He left the king's horses standing in this way. Next morning, what the visitor done? He took his own 4 horses and he had stolen some more horses from the king. And he arranged the rest horses in such a way that there are 9 horses in each side. The silly king did not find any horse missing. Can you help him? But the silly king, he came and he counted every side. It came up to 9. So he thought there is no horses are missing and he went back. Can you help him? Yes, we will count 4 plus 1 plus 4 plus 1 plus 4 plus 1 plus 4 plus 1. What's the answer?
20.
Yes, now there are only 20 horses. How many of king's horses were taken away? We know that the king had total 24 horses. Now only 20 horses are there. So he took 24 minus 20 equals 4 horses. He took his own 4 horses and king's 4 more horses and ran away. Puzzle. What numbers are we? If you add us both, you get 100. The difference between us is also 100. So there are 2 numbers such that if we add that numbers, we will get 100. And if we will subtract that numbers also, we will get 100. What are that numbers? Any idea? Yes, it's 100 and 0. 100 plus 0 equals 100. 100 minus 0 equals 100.
Thank you for watching this video. Please share, subscribe, like to this channel. Bye bye. See you.